Three, 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 three. Back to back, repeat. D-Way, please stay. Boy, we need you to play. See you on vacay with that wifey, Gabby, CP3, and King James. D-Way, please stay. Boy, we need you to play. Got back a sauna, Riley, come on. We can't lose weight like we did, bro. D-Way, please stay. Boy, we need you to play. Three, 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 three. Back to back, repeat. D-Way, please stay. Boy, we need you to play.
Man, in Pat Riley we trust, man. Because we, the Heat, are losing players that helped us get that third seed, man. I wake up with my breath stink. Brushing my teeth is not the first thing I do in the morning anymore. This free agency has me anxious. I wake up and I look at my phone with my crusty eyes because this free agency have me going crazy. I'm nervous. My eyes burn when I look at the phone screen. And today, both of my eyes popped out when I saw that Joe Johnson is going to the Jazz and Luol Deng is going to the Lakers. The reason I'm upset is because when we got Joe Johnson, he helped improve the Heat record a lot after the All-Star break. And Luol Deng always be coming through, in my opinion. He even came through in this year's playoffs against the Hornets. I remember there was this one game he couldn't miss at all, and that helped us win at the road. It just hurts when you don't see the players that contributed so much to your team in your team's uniform. You're gonna see them in another uniform next year. So as a fan, it hurts. So I don't know, man. They helped the team a lot, and I felt like the roster that we had, the roster the Heat organization constructed was just an amazing roster in my opinion. I believe that if Bosch wasn't injured, we would have made it to the finals. If Bosch wasn't, I don't care. I'm gonna make that statement. Like, to be real, not being biased, I believe we could beat teams like the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Boston Celtics, Atlanta Hawks. I believe we can beat them if we had Chris Bosh. That's what I believe in. I believe we had a bench. I don't care what anybody said. I believe Jay Rich played amazing his rookie season, and Justice Winslow played amazing his rookie season as well. But now that these two guys are gone, now I'm hoping that D Wade, my favorite player, doesn't leave like how the rest of the team is leaving. Because I heard Amari Stoudemire is going too. He's going back to New York. And Amari Stoudemire, I'm not really sure. Every time I watch the Heat play, I don't really see him. I don't know. I never got to really see Amari Stoudemire play, so I can't really say how much he did for us. But I think he averaged around 8 points a game. I can't recall, but yeah, Dang and Johnson helped out a lot. But I can't lie, they are kind of getting old, and this gives Winslow a chance to start at small forward now. And Winslow, like I said, he had a good rookie season and a great defensive year last year. So I wouldn't mind if he is our starting small forward, unless we get Kevin Durant. But for D Wade, a lot of people say that he is too old and his knees are giving out on him. Man, this is not even true. In the playoffs, he was making moves that the D Wade was doing in '09, that the young D Wade was doing. He looked like the young D Wade in the playoffs. He averaged around like 21 points, and he shot 52% behind the 3-point line. And then in the regular season, he was terrible at making threes. But he showed up when it mattered the most. And that's why I like Wade. He's my favorite player. Like, he just went ham this 2016 playoff season. Wade looked like he still can go for like 3 to 4 years, in my opinion. He can retire when he's like 39 or 38. That's what I believe. He's trying to win another ring. I feel like he wants 6 rings like Jordan as well, or 5 rings like Kobe. I know he wants rings, but he also wants to get paid. So do not count him out. I hope he stays with us like last year. But now there's a possibility that for the first time, Wade might leave Miami. There has been reports that Wade wasn't happy with the contract Miami offered him, which was $10 million. That that is a low ball, bruh. I understand that Wade was offended because that deal was a huge low ball to a superstar, that led this team to numerous championships, numerous Eastern Conference Finals. Um, done a lot for the Heat, man. And he was never the highest, the most paid Heat player on the team. He was never the highest paid throughout his 13 seasons he played for the Heat. He was never the highest paid. It was Shaquille O'Neal at one time. Um, it was who else? Who else? It was LeBron James and Chris Bosh. Right now it's Chris Bosh. And who else was being paid? I think even Jermaine O'Neal was being paid more than Dwayne Wade. I mean, come on, man. This guy deserves a $20 million contract. I cannot lie. He got his first $20 million contract last year, but that was only for 1 year. But now he wants a $20 million contract. He sees everybody getting paid. He wants to get paid too, you know. So I understand why Wade is frustrated, and because he gave so much to us, he took a lot of pay cuts so Pat Riley can build a great team. And I understand why the Heat would offer such a contract, because they believe that they are a championship team. They are trying to save as much money to get Kevin Durant and good players to make this team the best in the East and compete for a championship. Like, come on, it's not like we don't value our legend. It's just that we are losing players like Dang and Joe Johnson and probably Tyler Johnson because he wants a contract for $8 million. And we might lose more potential players as well. I think Gerald Green is out his way too. So I understand the low ball, but Wade doesn't like to always be he doesn't like to always be handed the short end of the stick. He made sure that the Heat would be on their shit and grant his commands by scaring us, letting other teams know, what's up, I'm available, what do you have to offer me? While while we are offering him $10 million, there's teams out there, there's multiple teams actually out there offering this guy multi-year deals for like $20 million. $20 million a year over a span of 3 and 4 years. That's a lot of money. That is good money that Wade deserves. That's that's his value. So I see why he just testing the waters, seeing how much he's valued in the market. And I guess it's frustrating when you see the team Miami, the team you played your whole career, is now offering you a lot of money. So yeah. So Wade doesn't have to sign a bullshit contract from the Heat. He wants to be paid like the Evan Turners, the Shannon Parsons, and Mike Conleys in his free agency. I don't blame him, but if he doesn't sign back with the Heat, where will he go? I heard at first that the Spurs wanted him. D Wade next to Kawhi will be pretty dope, and he would have a new and not injured Chris Bosh, which is LaMarcus Aldridge. He would be with Tony Parker. That would be a pretty, decent backcourt. And he'll be coached by the great Greg Popovich, and he'll be able to miss games, and the team would still win. They're like it's like simulating on 2K, and you're just already in the playoffs. It's like you simulate to playoffs, and you're already in the playoffs. That's the team the Spurs are. They already have an automatic spot in the playoffs. They're like the Patriots. You already have a spot in the playoffs waiting for them. So playing for the Spurs, pretty dope. Sounds pretty cool for Wade. I wouldn't mind seeing him in Texas, but if he goes to the wrong side of Texas, cough cough, the Mavericks, I would be furious because we have a way better team than the Mavericks, and the Mavericks is a team that just fills up space in the playoffs. I would not like to see Wade there, and I don't even think Dirk Nowitzki might stay there. Who knows? Chicago, I said Chicago. Chicago is trying to get him. The Bulls have been trying to get Wade every time he is a free agent. Even though that Chicago, Illinois is where Wade is. That's Wade's home, But he still stays loyal to the Heat, and that's what I like about Wade. I don't know what would the Bulls do with Wade. Like, is he going to be their small forward, shooting guard, point guard? Because you already have someone that's pretty good at his position, and his name is Jimmy Butler. So I doubt that I will see Wade play for them. Plus, I don't think Wade would want to be on the bench either. And they're not a better team than the Heat, in my opinion. I don't see that either. The Nuggets are trying to get Wade as well, but I doubt that Wade would leave Miami for that team as well because they're not such a good team. Yeah, they have Moutier, a point guard that's getting much better, and a couple of draft picks, but they're not even a top 6 team in the West, in my opinion. They're gonna need some work and some experience because they have a lot of young talent, and they have potential to being a pretty good team in the future. The Milwaukee Bucks is meeting with Wade next week, so the Bucks, in my opinion, they have a they have a team that has potential to win 42 games or more next season. They have such a young team that contains impressive young players like the Greek Freak Jabari Parker and Chris Middleton. They also drafted it's Don Maker, the guy who says he's older than 19. What's the rumor again? That he's not 19. He's not what he said his age is. I don't know. But yeah, Thon Maker. This team is tall and have a long wingspan to play some good defense. Wade is going to be possibly the oldest player on that team and the leader because he is a veteran that won multiple championships. If he signs to this team, I wouldn't be mad because he would be able to bring this team to the fourth seed and to the playoffs. Another team that's interested in Wade is the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks is already stacking. They already have D Rose as their point guard, Melo as their small forward, Porzingis as their power forward, and the newest member, Noah, as their center. This team already looks like a 7th or 6th seed team without Wade. Now imagine if they equipped Wade. In my opinion, it's debatable to say that they're going to be 3rd seed in the East if they have Wade. Plus, I heard they might get Amari Stoudemire again, so that team is gonna look pretty sweet on 2K17, in my opinion. I'm telling y'all. Plus, Wade and Melo are good friends, so this could be a possibility where Wade might end up. But I don't think they're gonna offer him a $20 million contract. I doubt. So I don't know. Possibly might not happen as well. I wouldn't be mad at Wade if he plays for the Knicks, even though the Knicks are our rivals. I won't mind watching all their games because I mean they have they have Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is very entertaining, and Carmelo, and then you're gonna have Wade, and then Noah is always playing his hardest. So Knicks games are gonna be pretty entertaining. I'm gonna start watching Knicks games. But even though if Wade leaves, I'm not gonna say it will destroy his legacy in Miami, but I don't know because he done so much for us. I wouldn't really say his legacy is gonna be ruined, but it will destroy Miami and Wade's County. His jersey might be burned in the streets like LeBron's, and we might hate him like how Cavs hated LeBron. Because if he leaves, I doubt he would come back because of his age. Like LeBron, he was still, pretty young. Pretty no, I'm not gonna say. He was still like he was at the age that he still could have come back to Cleveland, 30, 31, 30, 30, 31. That's still a good age to come back to Cleveland and win them a championship. But if Wade leaves, he's going to come back like at age 39 or 38 because these teams are offering them 3 to 4 years contracts. So 3 to 4 year deals for like 20 million a year. Man, we probably might never see this guy again. So Wade, please don't leave Miami. And Miami, if you can't get Kevin Durant, pay up Wade, please. Just please. And shouts out to all the realists in the B Trap for watching this video. It is greatly appreciated. And if you are new here, subscribe for more good content. I am out.